Talking Shirts is presented in partnership with White Oak Cottage. For more information, visit whiteoakcottage.co.uk.
Hello, and welcome to episode number 127 of Talking Shirts. I'm Mike from Hull KR Shirts, and today we're going to take a look at this 2024 electric pink shirt, which was match worn by Sauaso Sue. Now, I fully understand that this shirt isn't for everybody. It's pink, stroke purple, it's bright, it's vibrant, it's in your face. I love it. As I've said, I understand it's not for everybody. I was pestering for years for a pink kit, and thankfully I got one. However, if we didn't do this again, it wouldn't bother me. We've been there, we've done that, I've got the t-shirt. Now I'm happy, yeah? So, I love this. But as I've said, if you don't, I fully get it. This is the sort of thing where when I go out of town, I love pulling the electric pink on. I sometimes wear it to play darts in because I just think it's really bright, it's really vibrant, and it's something where it's quite, it makes you stand out a little bit. The fact that it's got the Hull KR badge on it as well, brilliant. That's what you want when you go to places that are out of town or a little bit unusual or on holiday or something like that. This is, for me, is absolutely brilliant. With that said, I don't think this is pink. I think this is a purple shirt with pink detailing. So for me, I think it should be called electric purple. When you look at the main body of the shirt, this colour here is the main body. And for me, that is more purple than it is pink. Now, it looks different on the different lights. It looks different on the match worn version than it does on the replica. But all of the pink is a design element on top of the purple. When you look at the back of the shirt, when you look at the side of the shirt, for me, it's more purple than it is pink. We'll talk a little bit more about that when we get round to the back. However, the shirt itself is just a brilliant execution of what it is. I would just be curious to see what it would look like the other way around, where the pink was the main colour and then all of the design elements were in this deeper purple. That, for me, would have been really, really interesting to see. As is with a lot of our shirts now, we've got the monotone colour to the sponsors, which on this shirt is in white. We have got IRS, we have got Aspire Academy, the maker marker Oxen, the Hull KR Club crest, and then we've got the Connexen front of shirt sponsor, which all look fantastic in white on this pink and purple shirt. They stand out enough that they do their job for the brand partners that they pay their hard money for. But they don't stand out in a ridiculous way that when you're wearing it, you think that you're just a walking advertisement board. The blending with the aesthetics of the shirt and the form, a really, really good concoction to make a very, very nice, pleasing Hull KR shirt. We've got the gel grip patches on the front of here as well. We've spoken quite a bit about those in the past. You can hear them. They feel quite nice on there. Again, whether it's a superstition thing or whether there is actually support and a use of those, it remains to be seen, but the players seem to believe so. So we will take their word over mine because that is definitely much more trustworthy. On here, we have got the University of Hull. Their branding has been dye sublimated, and then we've got the Keep Mut, which has been heat applied. Keep Mut does look a little bit brighter again because that has been heat applied. The colour is taken a little bit differently with the dye sublimation ones there, and this one here is in pretty good nick, to be honest with you. There is a little bit of splitting going on, but very, very minimal. Everything's really, really nice. As I said, the sleeve is more purple, and then we've got the pink detailing and then the pink cuff there just to finish it off nicely. And underneath here we have got a sort of purple elastane patch with the top stitch going all the way down and under here as well, just forming part of the shirt's construction. As we swing it all the way around to the other sleeve, we have got Richardson's Food and Safety Consulting Limited. Mark's branding features there that has been dye sublimated in. And then underneath we have got just a one Super League competition patch. There's no layering going on here. It is purely just the one Super League competition patch. This shirt was only worn in Super League competition. It wasn't worn in France. That was the marble shirt that we covered in episode number 125. So it's very, very neat and in good condition. There's not a great deal of peeling going on. The only marks to it are where you can see the top stitch from underneath where it's been pressed and heat applied. This shirt here, it's a 2XL Sauaso Sue, so I'm almost struggling to split the sleeves with my fingers there. Got to get Jesse's massive guns in those. So yeah, it's a lovely shirt, really, really nice. Cool. So that's the front and the sides. We will talk a little bit about Jessie Sue and some of the games that this shirt was worn in part 2. But before we do that, here is a quick word from our sponsor.
White Oak Cottage is a 2-bedroom luxury holiday cottage set in the stunning Lincolnshire Wolds. It has 2 ensuite bedrooms, a hot tub, wood burner, Wi-Fi, electric vehicle charger, and is pet friendly. It is ideally situated in the Wolds, yet only 15 miles from the coast and 25 miles from the historic city of Lincoln. For more information, visit whiteoakcottage.co.uk.
Welcome back to episode number 127 of Talking Shirts. Before the break, we was talking our way around this electric pink shirt from 2024 that has been match worn by Sauaso Sue, and here we are with the reverse. So, back of the shirt, it's all purple. In my opinion, it's a shade of pink, but for me it's purple. We've got the Robin Icon, Harrison Solway and Higher Base. All of those have been dye sublimated into the shirt in white. And then we have got the additional element of Sue and squad number 8 that has been heat applied to the back. I would almost say that it's perfect in terms of its placement. Really, really central. A nice gap between each of the added applications. Nothing to complain about. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really good. I like it. So, Sauaso Sue. So these stats are up until the end of the 2024 season. It's no secret that I do film these in bulk ahead of time. So at time of filming, the 2025 season hasn't yet started. So the stats I'm going to give you are for Jesse up until the end of the 2024 season. And in those 2 seasons that Jesse's been with the club, 2023 and 2024, he made 46 appearances, scoring 8 tries. He made twice as many appearances in 2024 as he did in 2023. He'd only made about 15 appearances in that first season. But in 2024, he played nearly every game. I think he played 30 odd games. So for him to be able to kind of up that level from one season to the next is absolutely fantastic. We sometimes hear about second season syndrome as being a negative thing, but in this case it was definitely a positive for Jesse. His 2024 was definitely a much stronger season than that as it was in 2023. This shirt here was actually match worn against Warrington Wolves in the second game that we went to the Halliwell Jones Stadium. The game took place on the 2nd of August, and you may recall that Jesse actually scored the opening try that day. Lovely power play under the sticks. How many times did we see that during the 2024 season? Most notably being the first try scorer in a game. We did see that on quite a few occasions, which is quite rare for a prop forward. But Jesse ain't just any old prop forward, is he? Absolutely brilliant. Some of his runs are absolutely fantastic there during that 2024 season. There's not too many of these pink shirts actually out there in circulation. You may have noticed a post on social media that Hulk AR made in December of 2024 where they was doing some wrestling training. And a lot of the players that were in the photos doing the wrestling training was actually wearing these electric pink shirts. I've been able to add 2 into my collection, but there isn't that many out there. So if you do ever see one or you get hold of one, it's probably going to be quite a rare shirt in years to come. That's not to say that at the end of this season or in a couple of years, those pink shirts might get pushed out onto sort of the open market in terms of players getting them and giving them away, or even the club selling them. That wouldn't be, completely alien either. But for this moment in time, anything that you've got that comes out of this electric pink shirt range could be deemed as being quite rare. So yeah, something for people to hold on to, most definitely. So yeah, that's been your tour around the 2024 electric pink shirt and a little bit of chat about Sauaso Sue. Hopefully he's having a really strong start to his 2025 season with his new prop forward teammate, Jared. Hopefully they're they're spending time on the pitch. As I've said, this is filmed ahead of time, so we're not quite sure what's going to happen. I'm filming this during my Christmas break, so Merry Christmas. Obviously, a few months late now. But yeah, hope you've enjoyed watching this episode of Talking Shirts. 127 in the can. Got a few more to work through, and then might be able to treat myself to a little bit of a break. But we shall see. So as I've said, that's all for episode 127. Episode number 128, we're going to take a look at Matt Parcells, or one of Matt Parcells' home shirts from the 2023 season. And in typical Hull KR shirts fashion, it's got a big rip in it. Absolutely love it. Thank you very much for watching. Check back 2 weeks' time. We'll be back with that brand new episode taking a look at Matt Parcells' 2023 home shirt. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.